Well, how y'all doing? Lord of mercy, what a blessing. My name's Dan. I want to welcome everyone to my home in the sticks. I want to start off by saying that I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and everybody brought in the new year safely. So before we get started, I always like to say that if you are new to the Home in the Sticks channel, I want to welcome you. And if you are returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. So do you like pickles and do you like shrimp? That's what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to make some pickled shrimp. It's a recipe that I found on Facebook. It is not my own, but it's something that just caught my eye. I'm not on Facebook all that much, but when I saw that, I said, heck, I got to try it. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go. So let's start out with the ingredients we're going to use to make the brine. What I have in this boiler is 1 cup of water, 1 cup of white vinegar, and a half a cup of olive oil. The spices we're going to use today is 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of black peppercorns, 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes, a half a teaspoon of mustard seed, and a half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Now, the original recipe calls for coriander seed, but I couldn't find any, so we're going to use cumin seed, and 1 bay leaf. We're also going to use, this is about a half of a medium onion that I sliced really thin. And 1 pound of shrimp. These have the shells taken off and they have been deveined. And just in case anybody's wondering, this is 26 30 count shrimp. And that's about it, other than the wide mouth quart mason jar that we're going to use to put everything in. So let's get started getting this together. So I have the ZPL kitchenware fired up, and this is just a propane 1 burner. We're going to put our pot on and we're going to get this up to a good boil, and then we're going to reduce it down to a simmer. So let's do that. Okay, now that our water, vinegar, and olive oil mixture has come to a boil, we're going to bring this down to really low. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add all our spices into this liquid. And we are going to simmer this for 5 minutes. So I'll bring you back in 5 minutes. Okay, our brine has been simmering for 5 minutes. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our shrimp in. Carefully. We may bump up this heat just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we want to cook these for about 2 to 3 minutes, or until these shrimp start to cook or turn pink. So let's do that. Okay, I brought our shrimp up to a really light boil. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn off the heat, and we're going to just sit these things on a thing so you don't burn your counter thing, and we're going to let these shrimp cool completely off. It may take 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, while we're waiting for our shrimp mixture to cool off, or for our shrimp to cool off, we're going to take our onions that we thinly sliced, and we're going to place them in this mason jar. And this is a quart wide mouth mason jar. So we're just going to stick all those onions in this jar. And it's going to look a little something like this. So all we have to do now is just wait for the shrimp to cool off, and then we'll proceed to the next step. So I'll see y'all in about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Okay, it's been a little over an hour for these things to cool, and they're not just completely cool, but I think they're cool enough to get in our canning jar. Yeah, 10 minutes, no. Yeah. So let's get the shrimp in our mason jar. And we're just going to use a canning funnel, and hopefully this goes good. Let's get the shrimp in. Okay. May have to take some liquid out. No biggie. Okay, here is our pickled shrimp. Got them in the mason jar with all of the spices. I think this is going to turn out really good. But here's the only catch and a really big dilemma, especially for me. These pickled shrimp have to go in the refrigerator for 24 hours. They have to sit for 24 hours and then you can eat them. So, hopefully I'm going to let these guys sit for 24 hours and I will see you back in 24 hours to do a taste test. Okay, it has been a long, cruel 24 hours, but guess what? It is now time to taste our pickled shrimp. Okay, let's get this jar open. It smells wonderful. Ooh-wee. Look at there. I'm gonna grab some onions and a little bit of everything. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Wow, that's got a lot of flavor. I mean, talk with my mouth full. Woo! I'm gonna go in for one more bite. Got some onions, some garlic, shrimp. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, daddy. Okay, Dan, what do you think about the pickled shrimp? I love them. A lot of flavor. A few things that I'm gonna say or leave out. But flavor-wise, you would think with a tablespoon of red pepper flake that it would just be extremely hot. It's not. It blends really well with the garlic, which I did not put in the ingredients in the ingredient list, but it does have 3 or 4 cloves of minced garlic in it, which I forgot to put in there. But everything melds really well. It blends really well. It tastes really good. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is I don't know why the olive oil was in the list of ingredients, but I would definitely omit the olive oil. Definitely don't need it. I would just go with the cup of water, cup of white vinegar, and the spices and just let it roll like that. But all in all, I will make this again. I may try it with some bigger shrimp and just let them sit a little bit longer. I don't know. But this is definitely something you need to try if you like pickles and you like shrimp. Pickled shrimp. Well, all right, that's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today. A simple, easy pickled shrimp recipe. Give it a try. I think you'll like it, and if you do try it, please drop something down in the description. If you have made this already, what did you use and how did you like it? All right, so again, I hope everybody's having a show enough great week, and I hope everybody's staying safe amid this cold weather, especially down here in East Central Mississippi. Stay warm. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Reference show enough. Always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. Not me, nobody. You sure enough get your shine on, get your cook on, get your pickled shrimp on. It's sure enough good. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.